Hello.
believe it. This is amazing. Welcome to the Cruise Shop Save Live, and we're here tonight with Cruises for Sailors team.
Yay!
So excited. I've been looking forward to this all week. I'm just a bit nervous because Chili's here.
You need to be nervous with me.
He's already here.
Definitely do something bad.
Chili's here, so we never know what's going to happen with Chili. Where are you at the moment, Chili?
I am in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
Oh my God, I wish I was there right now. It's so
I'm
cold.
not real wild about Puerto Plata. I'd rather be 5 miles down the road in Amber Cove. I love Amber Cove to death.
Oh yeah, of course, Amber Cove. But what ship are you on?
MSC Seascape, the inaugural cruise.
How is it? Do tell.
Well, the ship is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The food's good, the entertainment's great. But if I'd sum up the accessibility issues, you know, I'm a big fat guy that's disabled, so I have to have a scooter. If I sum up the accessibility issues on this ship, it sucks.
Oh dear.
That's about blunt.
That's terrible. That's the new ship.
They do some things so well, and then some things are awful. In my cabin, I have a balcony cabin. The balcony itself is accessible. There's a push button, opens the door, a little flippy do comes out and goes across the seal so I can drive my scooter out of the cabin, out on the balcony. That's terrific. Come back in, the reverse of it, push the button, closes the door. The flippy do goes back, closes the door. Then I go over to the door to get out of the cabin. It takes a crane to get the door open.
Oh, it's a heavy door.
So, and every accessible restroom on this ship, and I mean, as big as this ship is, there's about 60 of them, maybe more. None of them are accessible.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll be going in the comment cards.
How do you go?
Because of the doors. I mean, the facilities are fine, but anytime that, I mean, I get a bruise per door to get through them. And I mean, I do this all the time, so I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
going
we
in
got
the
an
comment
accessible
cards.
pool.
Going in the comment cards. Okay.
Oh, I've been meeting almost every day with guest services. They bribed me last night. They sent me a magnum of champagne and a bunch of caviar and crap.
Wow.
That's gone already, hasn't
Don't
it?
bother us anymore. You get drunk and celebrate.
Oh, I love caviar.
Party and Chili's.
I love that. Oh my God, yeah. Have you drank it yet?
No. They brought it to me at 9:30 last night. You know, I get up at 4 a.m. to start researching for my show every day. So I was in bed. I'm not going to drink champagne up again.
No.
I'll take it
But
to
what
dinner
you
tonight.
you've just done a show. Did you just do a live? You told me earlier when you popped up. You've just done a live. Okay.
Yeah, my travel and cruise industry news show is at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day.
Okay. And so that's already gone out, and so people should go over to your YouTube channel, take a look.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's up.
Cool. And Alison, so last time we
Melissa.
spoke, lots has changed for you, right? Do
Lots
tell.
has changed, yeah. So last time we spoke, I think had I been to Norway? I think I'd been up there.
Yes,
Had I been
yes,
to Norway? Yeah, I
yes.
was on the MSC Virtuosa for my cruise up to the fjords. So yeah, lots has changed. So yeah, it's been really sort of a whirlwind the last few months. So I've changed jobs. Now working back in the travel industry, which I worked in a long time ago. So gone back to my roots back in the travel industry. And yeah, I'm now working for Passion for Cruises. So yeah,
Wow.
absolutely amazing. It's just been fantastic. So opportunity came up. So yeah, absolutely grabbed it, didn't hesitate. So and it's been fantastic. Really enjoying it.
And when you say working for Passion for Cruises, just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. Doing sales, also part of the media team. We've got a little media team there, and yeah, the little guy down there in the corner
little guy in the
going
corner.
mad. Little guy in the corner going mad.
The shy guy.
Yeah, the shy guy. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one that doesn't speak. Yeah, and we're going to be doing, which I think we're going to be talking about as well,
Yeah.
hosted cruises for them as well. So I know
Yes.
Pete's already done a couple. So yeah, lots of
Yes.
exciting stuff ahead with them. So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic to get that opportunity, and yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving it.
A lot of people wanted to watch tonight because that is exactly what we're going to be speaking about. But before we do, let's move over to Lizzie. How are you?
Hi. You're
How's
very
things with
good.
you? And you.
Oh,
I love the
things are-
map behind
Oh, you like the map?
Yeah. Where'd you get that?
I bought that years ago,
Yeah.
and everyone that visits or sees it buys one as well. So it's quite a popular thing. So yes, so it's great. It's from Enjoy the Wood on Etsy.
Okay.
And so I've been doing obviously blogging and vlogging, and I'm now also working for Passion for Cruises.
Ooh.
So Alice and I are a good team, booking people on cruises, solos on cruises. And I'm also going to be hosting cruises. So it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, wow. And when was your last cruise? When did you last cruise?
My last cruise was in September on Virtuoso. And then I'm going on Ambassador on Sunday.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my God.
that's going to be very exciting because it's the oldest and smallest ship I've ever been on.
Wow.
Would go on. So it's going to be very interesting to see what it's like.
Yeah. Well, will you come back and talk to us?
Of
Let
course.
us know when you get back. So are you?
I would.
Wait, are you cruising for Christmas? Is it that's the?
It's
week
just
Christmas?
3 nights with friends to Bruges. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think Emma Cruises is going on that.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
Hi, Emma.
Emma Cruises, we love you. And Fraser, this is the first time you and I are meeting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. How's things?
Yeah, good. So I was on my last cruise actually was on Saturday. I flew back, so I was on P&O Azura out in the Canaries, which was lovely. I've actually never been on a ship outside of like summer, autumn time before. So to be on in December and have it all decorated was so good. So I got off there on Saturday, and in 2 weeks I get on Virtuosa down in Southampton, which I think is definitely the ship that I will always hold close because it was obviously the first one out of the UK last year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
We were on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Fabulous ship.
Wow.
So I'm on there for New Year with the drinks package, which we won't talk about for now. But yeah, really looking forward to that.
Wow, the drinks pack. Well, now you said we won't talk about it. Now I want to talk about it.
We'll maybe talk about it after.
I'm so sorry. I don't know who this is. I mustn't have it linked up, but someone's on Allure the Seas at the moment watching.
Amazing.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. And then someone said about the map. Is it the best present I ever got? Is that it? The scratch off map?
No, mine is wooden, so it's not scratch off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Couple of. So it's Enjoy the World, isn't it?
Enjoy the world. Yes. So it took 3 hours to put it together. It's like a puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's all from individual bits.
Yeah.
And you put it together like that. Gosh, imagine
So
if
you could
that
actually
bit wrong.
rearrange the world if you felt like it, couldn't you? You could always Can I request that Scotland moves to the Caribbean, please?
Yeah. Oh, it's Christopher. Oh, hi, Chris. You want to Allure the Seas? Oh my God. Well, have fun, my love. So back to the drinks package. We're not going to let you get away with that. Fraser. Do tell about the drinks package for New Year.
Really, with me, I think I actually tend to book a cruise now without drinks because I generally find that when I book it and I've got the package, I can't say no to a beer. You turn the corner, why go for a coffee when you can have a glass of champagne?
At 8 a.m. in the morning.
At 8 a.m. in the morning.
What's this? One of your 5 a day. I mean, yeah. So is it a good deal?
Yo, I got a great deal on that. Yeah. So MSC at the moment have got some brilliant prices. I mean, I don't know if you guys you've been looking.
Yeah.
I know that Passion have got quite a lot of to be fair, both of my recent cruises on both P&O and MSC, the prices for solos on them at the moment is just remarkable.
Yeah.
The ship I was on was it was the cheapest cruise I've ever been on, which I mean it was about £500 for a week, including a flight.
Yeah, we're doing. I think the cheapest we're doing at the moment is £395 from Gatwick, including flights and transfers on Azura. Yeah, £395, which is incredible. Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it used to be really bad because you used to have to pay for 2 people in a cabin, and it's just it's really hard to justify that. But I think that they're realizing that actually, you know, everywhere in the world you could get, you know, you just book the room. You just book the room and it can have 1 person in 2. Or when I was younger, we used to squeeze about 3 or 4 in. But that's when we were a lot younger, lot younger, and you could get away with it. But yeah, no, I think it's really good now that they're starting to realize that this is, you know, people do want to cruise. It's the best thing to do if you are solo. If you're single, it's safe, it's secure, it's
absolutely,
you know, you meet so many wonderful people and you have the best time.
I would never go back.
No.
You know, I cruised for years with a partner.
Yeah.
And now I've been solo for 7 years, I think.
Wow. You meet so many more people. I think you make more of an effort when you're by yourself or you're in a group. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what about you, Pete? I know you've been patiently waiting.
I am enjoying not saying anything and keeping quiet.
I know what Chili's going to say. I know what Chili's going to say.
We can go to lunch now because when Pete starts, he won't shut up for at least 30 minutes, and I can go get something to eat.
Go get yourself an adult beverage.
Yeah. It's a 5-hour show, isn't it? Yeah.
So what about you, Pete? When was your last cruise?
Well, my last cruise was on the Virtuosa, and it's quite a famous one because we had 400 solos on board, which I think is a world record. I really do. And
so
there's an article about us in the Sunday Times as well, which was like unreal.
When was that?
That was, I think it was October, something like that. We went on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I've got a picture here.
Oh dear.
Not
me.
Which one? Which one?
You sent it to me. I think. Is this you guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's Pete.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you look carefully, there's me, and you've got Carl as well, the famous Carl. Yeah.
Where's Carl?
Next to me.
Pete's holding him.
I was like looking for a person. Okay, that's Carl. I get it. So you weren't really solo, were you, Pete? You were with Carl.
Yeah, that was a group photograph we took at the end of the cruise. It's a 15-day cruise, so it's quite literally the second from last day, last gala night, which is nice. So yeah, 400, unbelievable, and most of us had balconies. And Fraser, we had the drinks package as well, mate. And you know what? We had the top drinks package, the premium drinks package, and I didn't. What you can do with a premium drinks package is that when you are having your dinner, you can ask for the drinks menu, and you can order various different wines rather than the house wine. And so I had a whole table of sellers for Passion for Cruises. So I obviously let them know they could do that on day 12.
Well, that's good for me to know because I'm on Virtuosa for a hosted cruise in May.
Right.
So I can tell people that in the beginning on the first night.
If they have the premium drinks package,
premium package.
So I don't know what you got, Fraser.
When I was on Virtuosa, when we were dining, we didn't get house wine. It was just like they were coming with all sorts of wine and things. So we were just letting them just pour away.
I was getting house wine, but one of the guests is a friend of mine. He was vice president of the Bartenders Association and a cocktail judge. So he was one. He didn't eat that often with us. But when he did, he saw the wine that we were being given, and he was like, "Whoa, no!" And I was drinking that for like 12 days. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Tilly. I keep muting you because.
No, keep muting him. Keep muting him. Yeah? That's the thing to do. Yeah.
I think when I heard all that noise, I hope the ship isn't going down.
I think they're preparing Chili's cocktail because they're getting all the glasses lined up on the bar because you can hear it. They're like, Chili's here, we better get the cocktails rolling.
Can you order us a drink, please, Chili?
Yeah.
Pina colada, Chili, please.
Get around him. I love it.
He's getting ready to open. I'll order him.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my drinks package.
So we've mentioned hosted cruises a couple of times now. So can we just scroll back and just explain to everybody watching, like, what is a hosted cruise?
Well, the bad news is one of us is going to be on board with you. That's not great advertising, is it? First of all,
that's not bad news.
Yeah, no. A hosted cruise is we are the members of the admin team for Cruises for Solo, but we're also the media team for Passion for Cruises, and it's one or more of us. It can be more of us sometimes, who's there as a kind of friendly face to help make the cruise go smoother. And if you're a solo and you hadn't cruised before, it can be a scary thing. And you just help point people in the right direction. We're not reps. We're not entertainers. We're there to help and to guide more than anything else. And I mean, mind you, on the Virtuosa we did, I actually lost my voice after 3 days. Again, everybody was very happy about that. But
it was a blessing.
I thought that dodgy house wine, Pete.
It's a dodgy house wine. But what it was they didn't do a hosted meeting. We had the Virtuosa. We did a meeting. Originally, their meetings were at 7 o'clock in the evening, which was ridiculous because it meant that the early people who were eating couldn't go there. We managed to get them to change it to 5:30. I went to the meeting. The bar wasn't even open for the meeting. So I thought, oh, God, this is not going to go well. I managed to get them to get away to the hang around outside, but there's no one there. The bar didn't open at 5:30. And a whole load of people turned up. It was, because we turn up at these meetings.
Yeah.
And there was no one to do anything. So I had to kind of stand up and go, hello, everybody. I'm Pete. Welcome. And try to host it.
I bet you hated it.
Possibly could.
Did you hate that, Pete?
They hated it. But the thing about it was, the acoustics are so bad there that no one can really hear you. I should have got Carl the Puppet done a ventriloquist act, shouldn't I? To be honest with you, right? Yeah. But it meant I was shouting and stuff like that to try to make everybody welcome. We organised things like coffee
It's a lot
meetings.
of people as well.
There is a lot of people, and one of the things we did organise. We had a coffee meeting in the morning, where I would be there every morning, where everybody could meet up, have a cup of coffee, talk about maybe going off the ship together, having a champagne if you're Fraser, a champagne, or Chili, definitely, and definitely Alison and Lizzie, without a doubt. So you can, in fact, all of us really. But I'm the teetotaler one here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm the one that gets drunk with the cruise monkeys. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going off track now. So basically, we had the coffee meetings went well. But we needed to get these meetings hosted, right? From them. And so I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I tried to explain it to them and no one was listening to me. And then I'm walking to the coffee meeting in the morning and I bumped into the captain. And the captain was walking past with the second in command and I think the third. And I was like, can I have a selfie, please? So I've got a selfie with them. You do have a picture of that. See, that's the trick. No, that's not the captain. No, that's the cruise director.
Hold on.
Shantae.
Is that AR?
There's the captain. That's the captain, yeah. So I bumped into them and I got the selfie and then I hit them. Basically, I hit them.
Did you get thrown off the ship, Pete?
Yeah, I did, right. Well, I didn't physically hit them, even though if you're reading Emma Cruises about that AI doing that thing about what you should do, that's quite funny. But no, I actually said to them, guys, there's a whole load of solos on board, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You don't do a hosted meeting. Loads of us turn up there. NCL have these wonderful hosted meetings. They do really well. They're and it would be really helpful if you could do something like that, you know. And the captain, after I'd finished hitting them with him, the captain was like, okay, we'll see what we can do, basically, right? And then they ran off, you know, as fast as they possibly could, you know. And as they ran off, I went to sat down for the coffee meeting, ordered the coffee. Before I even got my coffee, the cruise director turned up.
All right.
Kate, can we have a talk to you? Yep.
Hold on. Sorry.
The cruise director's on, and I take he's the one over my shoulder, over my right shoulder, left.
Yeah.
He turned up, yeah, and he said, "Let's have a little chat." So the three of them, they took me to another bar and said, "What can we do?" And I explained about everything. And he said, "You know something? I completely agree with you. We will get a hosted meeting sorted for you, and we'll get the bar open. More importantly, the bar open.
Wow,
and
that's such a good idea.
will host the meeting." Yeah. So do you know what? I then made a video that evening and posted it on the Passion for Cruises site and the Cruises for Solos saying, Virtuosa are doing a hosted meeting for solos, and they promise to carry on afterwards. Yeah. And we'll find out basically when you're on it as well. On Fraser. Yeah. Yeah. And I thought that I posted it, and so many people were like, that's great. The next morning, right, I bumped into the cruise director, Chris, and he looked at me and he goes to me, you posted that about that hosted meeting on your sites, didn't you? And I went, yes. He went, well, I'm not that happy about it.
Oh,
why? He goes, why? I mean, why? I've got to be careful here, but he goes, as a joke, basically. This is a joke, yeah? He goes, well, basically, it appears that my mother-in-law is part of your group, and she saw it, and she's never been cruising me. But, you know, he was obviously happy about it. But it's quite funny, you know, at the same time. So he was having a wind-up with me and stuff.
Well, we've got a question here, because this goes back to a conversation we were just having about the drinks packages versus Royal Caribbean International, because I know Royal Caribbean International is all in regardless. How does MSC compare? So inclusive, you know, so Morello is also the same. They include the drinks. They're not great. I've had them. But what do you think is the answer? Because the cruises are so cheap with MSC, aren't they? And then the drinks packages on top, that's how you work it out.
I have a little different perspective on this than a lot of people. Well, keep in mind, this is my 21st cruise this year, so I've been at sea a lot. Mm-hmm. I can't drink enough to make a drink package pay for itself. So, as much as people claim that I don't, it's not true. So basically, what I do is I get a soda package because I'm addicted to Diet Coke. That's another thing they don't have on this ship. I'm drinking regular Cokes. But anyway, and then I pay for my drinks. You know, I put it on my tab.
Yeah.
I have a drinks package this week, so I'm enjoying that immensely. But as a general rule, I mean, if you're gonna spend several $100s for drinks on a cruise, then you think you got to drink that much booze, and sometimes it's just not in the cards.
Yeah.
So
it's personal
I watch
preference
it very closely, and rarely do I get a drinks package.
But MSC do some fantastic deals, including the drinks package. I mean, I know when I was speaking to you, Melissa, on my last cruise, I mean, I got flights included in my cruise. I got a week on the Virtuosa plus the premium drinks package, and I paid something like £850 with my flights from Scotland and the premium drinks package. I mean,
that's nuts.
And I think MSC's got one of the best drinks packages. I think it's gone fantastic. If you've got the premium one, there's so much choice and variety. They have a brilliant drinks package.
I agree with that. That's what I have this week.
Yeah.
And literally, I can have anything I want.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
And then going back to what Pete was saying about the meeting, sort of having a host. And it's true on the higher end ships, because I remember Crystal Cruises used to have the gentleman hosts. Aye. Say no more.
So we're not gentlemen then.
Gigolos. I mean, not gigolo. I meant gentleman host, and usually they can
We
dance,
wish.
you know, do a little jig on the day. And they are there to bridge the gap. And they are lovely, actually. Very wonderful gentlemen that are on board these ships.
So,
But unfortunately, it's
Melissa's
mostly the
putting me
high-end ships.
Melissa's putting me in as a gigolo now. I mean, a big fat guy like me as a gigolo? Wow.
I think you'd
That's a
make a
pretty
really
good
good
idea, as a
gigolo.
matter of fact.
Actually, you
Yeah.
would make it a really good gigolo.
You would.
You would.
I've met many gigolos on Cunard.
We are joking. We are joking, of course.
Obviously, that's
These-
not what we are as hosts.
No,
and stuff, you know,
these
especially,
gentlemen are really
No.
lovely.
No. I mean, we try to be a friendly face, just to be there, really, have a drink, you know, have a cup of coffee or champagne, and you know, and enjoy the cruise, because we're cruisers. At the end of the day, we are cruisers ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there's Sunny. Hi, Sunny.
Hey,
Sunny
Sunny.
says hi. Hi.
Wish it
Happy
was sunny
Friday
here.
to you
Yeah.
too. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
when
bet
is
you
the
didn't-
next hosted cruise? That
Right, the next
people
hosted cruise
book?
is in January. I'm on it.
Yeah.
It's the World Europa. It's the brand new World Europa. It's the 28th of January. We're flying to Dubai. It's a 7-day
nice.
cruise around
Yeah.
the Arab world, and it's. I think there's around about 80 or 90 of us on it. Again, the deal was amazing because we're flying. You know, we're flying with Emirates, which is incredible.
Oh wow.
And
So are you
we,
all
again,
going? Are you all going?
no,
Or is it
I wish. But what it is we've got this. This is actually the first cruise that helped start the whole process going. Because I was on some cruises with some friends of mine. I met on the Royal Caribbean, as well as MSC as well, and we became friends. And we're talking about a next cruise, and we talked about the Europa. I talked to Steve about the World Europa. Is that a possibility? He goes, well, I'll see what we can do. None of us thought that we would get a great price, but we did, and we grabbed it. You talk, the price was something like 1,200 or 1,300, including your flights and your premium drinks package on a brand new ship. The thing about this ship,
That's a really
Tilly, this is for you
on
as
that
well.
ship.
Next, when you do it, it has a dry slide that takes you from deck 18 straight to deck 8 in seconds. And I'm going to be on that dry slide. How cool is that? So that's the next hosted cruise.
I can't wait.
I cannot
This
wait
is my
for.
colleague Alina. We
Hi,
work
Alina.
together. She is amazing. So we both recruit for Hard In Retail, and this lady works so hard. And I love working with you, my darling. Sorry, right? That's that. Okay, passion for cruises. Then let's talk about why passion for cruises. Why is this company so amazing?
Who wants to start?
Well, the way I look at it is that, and I'm the shy, quiet one in the group. They have come up with a different concept on booking solos
Right.
that anybody else that I've ever dealt with or been around is doing. And basically, they're going in and saying, okay, we're going to give you so many cabins. Now, what are you doing for us? And as opposed to, we're going to try to do a group. Let's get a bunch of cabins together and try to sell them. So it's just a different attitude, the way they set it up and the way they do it. I just can't wait to get the whole process going over here. I'm on the other side of the pond from you guys.
Okay.
I can't wait to get it started in the States.
What it is, Melissa, is Cruises for Solos, our group, and Passion for Cruises separately as a travel agency were standing up and fighting the corner for solo cruises for years now. We've been doing that, all through lockdown, 4 years. And again, we all know as a solo cruiser, we were often paying double the money. We had very little choice what ships we could go on, last minute and everything like that. And Norwegian Cruise Line was the saving grace because you had the solo cabins and a wonderful solo program as well. So that allowed us to cruise first of all. And we kind of got together really, Cruises for Solos and Passion for Cruises. I mean, Cruises for Solos, our group, we're all amazing team, part of our group. You know, we almost grew overnight from 4,000 members to now
I know,
over
it's
40,000.
It's fantastic, and it just goes to show how needed this is.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
Absolutely.
And what we proved to the cruising world is that if you give solo cruisers a fair deal, we will cruise.
They will cruise,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you give us a great deal, and that's what Passion for Cruise is, because of the huge numbers from both groups are getting, then suddenly we're cruising numbers. Now you think, I mean, I had like 300-400 people on my cruise, Lizzie is on the same ship, and what, 200 plus?
Yeah, over 200 now, solos.
Wow.
And most of us have balconies.
And when is that cruise, Lizzie?
That's the 19th of May.
So you've got, I'm just writing this down because I'm trying to, so you've got World Europa in January, 19th of May. And how many people are booked on World Europa in January?
World Europa, we got around about 80 and 90. Lots of them are people I've cruised with before, which is fantastic.
Wow.
You know, I said we got that one. I mean, also, I'm cruising with Fraser on the Symphony of the Seas on the 7th of May.
Yeah.
Symphony.
Symphony of the Seas.
7th of May. Wow. And how many is booked on that?
That's a joint hosted cruise. I'm not sure at the moment. I have to get those numbers of that. But the thing about that is the 7th of May we're cruising. The 6th of May is the coronation of the king.
Oh,
wow.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So we got that.
And what ship is that? What ship is that? 7th of May.
Symphony of the Seas.
Sorry. I wrote that down. Lizzie, what's your ship?
So it's MSC Virtuosa to the fjords.
Yeah, the fjords.
I did that this year. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm cruising with Lizzie on the Explorer of the Seas doing the Greek islands, which is wonderful. And we are in the process. I wish I could say something, but we can't quite. We are that close to announcing the first hosted cruise in the United States with Chile and Mr. Bucket List. Right.
All right.
It's been sorted. It looks like it's sorted, but we're waiting for the final details to come through, and we will announce that. Chile and Mr. Bucket List. That's going to be amazing.
That'll be amazing.
I can't give any more details about that, but that's all I can say.
So I'm just blown away at how many cruises and how many you're in the hundreds. Like you're in the hundred.
Like we've got a few more hosted cruises on top of that, haven't we?
I was going to say you're probably in the thousands.
Yeah.
Alison and Mr. Bucket List. Alison and Mr. Bucket List are joint hosting an amazing cruise, aren't you, Alison?
Yeah, we're on the Celestial Crystal, going from Athens to Egypt, then to Israel. Then we do Cyprus, Turkey, and Rhodes, and back to Athens. So that's next November. And we've got about 50 on that, I think, on that one. And we sold so many on that one that we've got a few other cruises that we're doing with Celestial as well, because it's been so popular. So can't wait for that one. That'll be great.
And one more thing, do you know what's really great about this for solos? Because as I said, when we were cruising solo before, the ships that we could go on were limited. You know, they were often the lower end ones that would allow us to cruise solo on them. I've got a hosted cruise I'm doing from Liverpool, going round to the best of Scandinavia. From Southampton, the best of Scandinavia. The Celebrity Silhouette.
Oh wow, nice.
And I think we've got over 90 of us on that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. And when is that?
That is in July.
It's the 24th of July.
24th of July. And also we've got Ambassador, the brand new cruise line, their new ship, which is, and that's basically, it's in Scotland at the moment, isn't it? The Ambition.
Yeah, the Ambition.
And that's going to Iceland.
It's just along the road from me, along the river.
To go there.
Yeah. So I would say that in January, watch this space. There's going to be all kinds of things coming up for hosted cruises. And I know, I know a certain person out there is going to be cruising in for about a year. Aren't they, Fraser?
Yeah.
Wow. So I will be spending about 10 months at sea next year, which is very exciting. But more information on that to come in due course. But yeah, very, very excited. So I fly to Dubai in March and kick off a 10-month adventure.
That's
Wow.
exciting. So clearly you're not going to be working. Like,
No.
okay.
No, definitely
Does
not.
Shabazz know? Or is this is you like announcing it? Does he already know?
Crazy, your phone's going to
Have you
ring
already
right
had
any
that
minute.
conversation? Or he's like watching this going, news to me. And so this is a lot of cruises, a lot of stuff going on. So where do people go? Is it all these cruises on Passion for Cruises website?
Yeah, they're on the website, and yeah, there's also the Facebook page, Solar Cruise Forum by Passion for Cruises. So yeah, that's probably the two main places you can see us, and we've also got the YouTube channel, which we've set up, haven't we, Pete? So yeah, we announce a lot of videos on YouTube.
YouTube channels, Passion for Cruises and Holidays for Solos, because again they do holidays as well, but that's another story.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They do like land holidays as well.
Land holidays. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so what if because this is amazing and this is all new, this is absolutely fantastic, well overdue, well needed. So then what if people want something specific? Like what if some people do want the high-end ships, the smaller ships, you know, the Silver Seas, the Regent, the Oceania, and they just want to be in a smaller group. They're not, you know, they're not into big crowds. What if somebody wanted something like that?
That's what Passion for Cruises does. They book everybody, don't they? And hosted cruises is only a small part of what they do.
Yeah, the hosted cruises are only a tiny part, and even the hosted cruises, some of them are, you know, big groups like Pete had and Lizzie's got, and some of them are smaller groups, but they do so many other cruises as well. I mean, for example, Fraser's just been on the Azura. We have sold so many cruises on the Azura. The Iona is really popular, the Britannia. We do a lot of MSC, a lot of Royal Caribbean. Yeah, we just do so many other cruises that aren't hosted. There's such a range, but yeah, there's a whole variety from Caribbean to Far East to just all over really. So there's something there, I think, for everybody.
There's also many different ships coming out now. So I noticed this week Antarctica has went on sale through Passion, which is just absolutely remarkable.
I'm really
Did you,
keen on
Alison?
that one. I'm close to booking that one. Yeah. Booking that one.
Brilliant. And then so I know you can't say much about Across the Pond, or can you?
Well, all I can say is, you know, Cruises for Solos, at least 60% of our membership are from the United States as well, and the members have been watching. Everybody in the UK, solos in the UK, get so many unbelievable deals with solos because of the group and because of Passion for Cruises, basically. Incredible. And again, it's difficult for Americans to book over in the UK and things, and so it's something we've been working on now for several months, and many of the members again, when is it going to happen? Chili's been hassling me every day, basically. Mr. Bucket List, who's in port, by the way, he's on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. I was hoping he could get in, but he might not have internet, unfortunately.
He's not. He's not here. And so, Chili, how do you think it's going to go?
Oh, once we get the green light, look out.
Okay.
It's going to go.
Chili be doing 10 months.
Crazy over here.
Yeah, I think
I want to know, Chili, because the last time you did all these Chili used to do group cruises, huge amount of group cruises with Carnival back in the days, back in the 1800s, I think it was. But they named a bar after you, Chili, didn't they?
Yep, they did. It was on the bar right outside the casino was called Chili's Bar. That was back in the day when an average bar bill for me was $1,000.
Wow. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my God, that's insane.
So hopefully we'll name a few bars after us. So yeah, it is honestly, hopefully next week we will make some major announcements. I cannot wait if we can do this. It'll be huge. It'll be great fun.
Yeah.
And fingers crossed, basically. Fingers crossed
Yeah.
on that one.
And will you all come back and talk to us about it? Because this has just been absolutely amazing. I just want to thank you all so much.
We want to do a cruise together. We want to do a whole group cruise, don't we?
We do.
Together.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Count me in. Yes, I'll definitely. I've never been to Antarctica. I would love to go there. Never.
But you know what? The one good thing about Passion for Cruises is that all of the clients that book the same cruise are linked together, so they dine together, and they get a blue wristband. So people can see that they're solos and part of our community.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's really. And we're going to do something together as well.
Because can do that way.
Passion for Cruises. Yeah. That's all right. Have you been doing gin and tonic yet?
No, it seems like it doesn't.
She's been hitting the free bar.
Just on a ship.
Mine's getting empty.
Yeah, we're still waiting on our round chili.
Yeah, we're still waiting on our round chili.
I'm just so proud for solo cruisers that we are now able to go on ships like Celebrity, you know, Royal Caribbean. We've got Royal Caribbean cruises coming up, which is a dream, basically. You know, these are dream cruises to do.
There's such a variety. It's like what you said. It used to be but very pigeonholed to NCL, which is great. Doesn't matter. Like NCL are great. MSC, but you're saying World Europa. You've got Serenade of the Sea, Symphony of the Seas. Explorer, Celestial,
Celebrity.
You know, Celebrity.
I would say my advice is if you are a solo cruiser, book as many holidays in 2023 and 2024 as you can, because that's going to be the golden years for us cruising at the prices that we get.
Really?
Yeah. I really do think. I think we're in for an amazing time. I can't wait for January to have more cruises for the whole gang.
I totally agree. And we're going to do something together because I feel like, you know, I worked on ships for 7 years, and they used to actually really look after the solos. But it's sort of sad when you were telling me about how no one showed up, and then you were telling me earlier that you were trying to print a map and they wouldn't print a map and stuff like that. So we want to really make sure that all the solo cruises are really well looked after. So we're going to work on something as well, because at Cruise Shop Save, we've got a YouTube channel. We give out free maps. We want people to be able to explore shore confidently and feel secure. We've got all these amazing maps. So we'll give you the maps. You can get the maps from us.
Amazing.
But we're working on something, aren't we, Pete?
Yeah, we sure are. I just hope the maps send us in the right direction,
yeah.
I get lost really easily. I get lost really easily. That's right. Yeah.
That's the thing. You got to have it the right way around. But this is brilliant. Thank you all so much, everybody, for coming. Please come back and talk to us again, and we want to know more. Oh, we've got another comment here. Let's see. Oh, yes. I am with you, Sunny. It's on my wish list too.
Sunny, come and join us in January 2025 on the Celebrity Equinox.
Yes. So Passion for Fruit Cruises is where everybody's going to go if you're watching this, and you go over to the Facebook group, Cruises for Solos, and it's a really friendly, helpful community. So well done. It's written down. It's on the list. Brilliant. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comments. We can get back to you later. If you're watching this after the live, then I'll link everybody to the group, to this chat. So I'll also put the website in there so you can click on the website. But I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your cruises. I'm not jealous at all.
Enjoy.
Thanks for having us.
So I am cruising. I'm going on Iona in February.
Which day?
On Iona.
No, don't say Iona in February.
11th.
Oh, I'll see you on board.
Oh no.
Got me a friend.
Have you got the drinks package?
I'm so happy.
Not yet.
I can't wait to see the live on board video with Melissa and Lizzie. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Absolutely. It's a day in the bar.
In the bar.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you
Okay,
so much for your
bye.
time.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye. Take
Yeah.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye. Welcome. Bye.